why I am not excited for Zenless Zone Zero. I'm so afraid of it being absolute garbage upon delivery and dying off in a month. Let's talk about some of the reasons why I have my doubts about this game, more so than Wuthering Waves. Let's talk about environment. Every boss arena has been pretty drab from the testing so far, and we'll see if that changes, but that doesn't look good to me at all. It scares me a lot. Let's talk about combat. It is a button mash fiesta, like you and your friends playing Smash Brothers together. I find the damage numbers to be the most lackluster part of this game. When I see a crit, I want to see some crit numbers. I want to see impact font. Even Genshin Impact with their special font, it looks a lot better than this. Let's be real. Honkai Star Rail. Kafka ult hits 5 targets. Your screen explodes with purple and greens and reds, and you feel that satisfaction of that combat paying off. When you watch Zenless Zone Zero, the numbers just are so teeny tiny and covering each other up so much that you just can't tell. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Even World of Warcraft has better damage numbers from Classic.
Okay, and this isn't even really that many. See how they pop up? Every single time that you have a number pop up, it's like you're busting a fucking nut. And
so true. When you hit a fat AoE ability, your screen explodes in yellow numbers. One of the largest concerns I have about this game is actually Hoyoverse itself. Let's take Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, for example. The Honkai Star Rail devs spoil the community. It is amazing what they'll do. Improvements they've added to this game that Genshin Impact didn't get till after Honkai Star Rail, despite being out 3 years before. So what kind of team are we gonna get? Are we gonna get the grandparents spoiling their kids with free passes and UI improvements? Or are we gonna get the father that went to go get milk because the kid was too annoying dev? We'll have to see. I think the menus, though, are pretty okay, especially when selecting the characters' different traits and Nicole spins around and her tits are flopping everywhere. It's pretty cool. A big fear I have is about the TV minigame system maze bullshit. What is going on? You're just ping-ponging around solving a minigame puzzle, but from the early parts of the game, it's over half the game. People's first complaint with the first closed beta was 90% of the gameplay was in the TVs and 10% was in combat, because it would take less than 30 seconds to kill the enemies, and then you'd spend several minutes navigating the maze of TVs. I've heard it gets better later on in the game, but that will kill the vibe of a game. A last and major concern I want to bring up is Wuthering Waves. If this game takes hold, like I kind of hope it does, it might be people's main game, and with Zenless Zone Zero being a kid's version of an action RPG, might take a significant portion of their sales, which is why they want to lock content creators down into contracts. Because even if Wuthering Waves is only 30% the size of Zenless Zone Zero, and if we say 15% play both games, that means that's a 15% loss in revenue for Hoyoverse. So they want to give these content creators what's to them pennies, so they can lock down more significant portion of the gacha community. Because whether you like it or not, content creators can make or break games. So when I'm saying these things, I still think the game will succeed. I think it will be at the top of the revenue charts, up there with Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, and maybe even pushing Genshin Impact down a little. It could improve and be sick, but it depends on which dev style we got. Like I said, the grandparents that spoil you and are always there for you, or the Genshin Impact devs that went to go get milk and never came back. And I'm gonna play the game over at my Twitch at Bert the Turt with underscores in between each of those words. And the story could be amazing. Honkai Star Rail just got off of 2.2 in Penacony. Each patch of Penacony has been amazing, arguably better than the last. So Hoyoverse can make stories, but are they going to for Zenless Zone Zero? It seems like they're going more episodic. That could be really cool, slice of life type deal, but I fear could miss the mark and not be as fun as we're hoping. You go watch people's reactions for Honkai Star Rail for the end of 2.1 and 2.2, people are crying. Is Zenless Zone Zero gonna be able to invoke any emotion in people? Being episodic and super lightheart comic shit? I don't know. But they are appealing to VTubers and furry communities, so they're gonna make a ton of money. They're fine.
Seeing me, yeah, I'm a mystery. Seeking.
Is this Nyanners?
Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, follow me on Twitch, helps me out a lot. And tune in on May 22nd, because I'm going to be playing the shit out of Wuthering Waves. We'll see if it's the better action RPG of 2024. Bye-bye!